Bonjour y'all, my name is Brita, and today on Witches Unite, I'm quickly going over all of the details of the upcoming Adversaries event in Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Thank you Niantic and Warner Brothers for providing me with this information early so that I could create this video for all of you. So the first June Adversaries event is going to feature all of the feared witches and wizards. So basically this is the inverse of the Feared Beasts event, in that all of the human adversaries, well, feared adversaries, will be boosted for this event. Now, this first June Adversaries event is going to run from Monday, June 7th until Thursday, June 10th, starting and ending at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Note that this is immediately after the brilliant event ends. And of course, it's pretty close to right before Community Day begins. So, you know, June is a very full schedule for all of us. It's fine. It's totally fine. Also, that includes my birthday. My birthday is Tuesday, June 8th. So if you're on social media, you should come by and say joyous anniversary, because it'll make me smile. But yeah, let's go over the tasks and rewards and some strategic tips. First up, the basic details of the event are more or less identical to the past Adversaries events. So during the event itself, of course, we will have the boosted adversaries on the map. When using an edible dark mark, you will only get one of the event adversaries, so yay! There will be increased spawns of wit sharpening potion ingredients. Master notes will reduce wit sharpening potion and all similar potions by 25%. When doing wizarding challenges, you will earn extra wizarding XP, extra challenge XP, and spell energy rewards. In addition, when doing a wizarding challenge in Forest 4 or above, you'll get a guaranteed exploration fragment. If you use a dark arts runestone, you will get a guaranteed magic is might statue. So, all right, all of that. Oh, and of course the free store pack with your 1 edible dark mark, 2 healing potions, and 1 stimulant potion. Tasks and rewards. Let me make sure I have enough room on my screen so y'all can follow along with me. Use master notes 8 times. Use 2 edible dark marks. Return 2 magic is might statues from dark chambers. Earn 1,750 challenge XP through wizarding challenges and or adversary chains. Return 20 artifact fragments from feared wizard chains. Deal 25,000 damage to adversaries. Defeat 4 feared wizard adversaries. Collect 5 wands from feared adversaries. So for doing all of that, you get the individual rewards, but you also get the completion rewards, which is 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, 500 Wizarding XP, 60 gold, and 30 spell energy. Now, if you're an overachiever, there is a bonus assignment. So defeat 12 dark wizards in adversary encounters, defeat 6 feared wizard adversaries, defeat 10 feared wizard adversaries. For doing all of that, you get 1,000 Wizarding XP, 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, 40 gold, 30 spell energy, and a cool title for your ministry ID. So do note that when it says feared wizard adversaries, that does include Narcissa Malfoy, even though she is a witch. And the dark wizard is one of the guards. I will have to look up who he guards, so for that. But yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about this, and the thoughts that I always have is that if you are a rural player who needs to play completely at home, then your options are to maybe drive somewhere if it's safe, or to purchase edible dark marks, or maybe you can use edible dark marks that you have collected in past events. But the game does not give you sufficient resources to complete these adversaries events completely from home if you do not get map activity at your house. And I continue to be frustrated by that because we are still in a global pandemic. You know, just because the United States has like pretty decent vaccination rates and, you know, the weather's nicer, so you can be outside and, you know, being outside is safer. Not all of the world is entering summer, okay? And not all of the world has access to the vaccine. This is a global game, and I don't consider, oh, well, you can purchase edible dark marks and then play from home. I don't really consider that to be a play-at-home game design. So that is my frustration about the event. That will always be my frustration about the event. I have shared this feedback vehemently in Discord with Lola, but they haven't listened to me. So there's nothing else I can say or do that I haven't already said or done to try and get these events to be changed. Let's talk about these tasks real quick. Using Master Notes 8 times. If you're wanting to do this really fast, you can get to the bonus assignment. You'll want to do this on regular Stimula potions. They are already short potions, and they will be even faster to brew with Master Notes. Use 2 edible dark marks, pretty straightforward. Return 2 Magicka Smite statues from dark chambers. You'll need to use a dark arts runestone to do that. And it's guaranteed in Dark 1, so you can just grind. Well, it's guaranteed in Forest 4 above, but the task is specifically Dark Chambers, so just do Dark 1 to get those statues in order to quickly go through these. Challenge XP, you will earn that automatically by working on all of these other tasks. Return 20 artifact fragments from Feared Wizard Chains. So you get a total of 4 fragments, 4 artifact fragments for each total chain that you do, because you get 1 for each guard and then you get 2 from the final adversary. So that means you need to defeat at least 5 total adversaries in order to get the 20 fragments. Or if you want to just do the guards, then you would need to do a total of 10 encounters just by defeating the guards. Now, you do overall need to defeat 4 Feared Wizard adversaries for that task. But if you're dealing 25,000 damage to adversaries, you need to defeat more than 4 adversaries. Looking at just the boosted ones, so Draco Malfoy, I should have written these down, Fenrir Greyback, Gilderoy Lockhart, Peter Pettigrew, and Narcissa Malfoy. If you were just doing the 3 lower ones, so Draco Malfoy, Fenrir Greyback, and Gilderoy Lockhart, apparently I did write it down, you'll need to defeat at least 9 of those in order to deal 25,000 damage. If you are looking at the higher ones, so Peter Pettigrew and Narcissa Malfoy, you'll need to defeat at least 5 of those in order to deal the 25,000 damage. And of course, other adversaries will be boosted, and dealing damage to any adversary does count for that 25,000 damage to adversaries task. Then we have the collect 5 wands from Feared Wizards. Now this is a pretty cool task, because this is a specific fragment that you collect for each of these encounters. So this is adding a little bit of chance to the game, and so, which, you know, because we don't already have enough RNG, right? You might have to do even more, you might have to defeat even more dark wizards or dark witches in order to get the 5 wands, because the specific artifact fragment you get is not guaranteed from each guard and from the final adversary. So I actually really like that task. Just, if we were in a world where everyone had good access to adversaries as opposed to the world where we are now, where rural players are screwed, I really like this task, because I do like the element of RNG in it. But all of the tasks are problematic when not everybody has access to adversaries. So It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Let's talk about the bonus assignment real quick. One of the tasks is to defeat 12 dark wizards. One of the guards for Draco Malfoy is a dark wizard, and one of the guards for Peter Pettigrew is a dark wizard. However, one of the guards for Narcissa Malfoy is a dark witch. So I have asked Lola if that will count for that task, and I will have the answer written right here on my screen. I think that she should count because like Narcissa Malfoy is counting in the, Dark Wizard and Witches. So I would like the Dark Witch to count, but I don't know what their intention is with that task. So that will be up here on my screen. Now, I already mentioned some of the things in order to get to the bonus assignment, to do everything quickly. The other general advice is that just go somewhere that has a lot of map activity. A university is great if you live in the United States and you can get to a Simon Mall, which is a sponsored area. I love playing there for Adversaries Events. If you can go to any sort of like touristy area where you live, just any place that has a lot of inns and greenhouses and fortresses, those tend to have a lot of map activity. And so you'll be able to find lots and lots of adversaries, and then you'll be able to work on all of your tasks to get those done quickly so that you can get to the bonus assignment. In addition, if you have lots of adversaries and getting to the bonus assignment is your primary goal, then you might want to back out of encounters that are not feared witches and wizards. So basically, you might want to back out of the beast encounters. Or if you're trying to find a balanced approach, you could just defeat the guards of the beast adversaries, because that is relatively quick, and then back out before the final adversary. That way you can slowly collect the fragments that you need and maybe get, a bonus dark mark or bonus defense against the dark arts book, but you're not wasting too much time, too much spell energy, too many potions trying to defeat the total adversary when you are working on those tasks. In addition, other goals that you might have, if you are trying to grind for get defense against the dark arts books, then yes, you will want to defeat every single adversary that you come across, because the only guaranteed defense against the dark arts book is the one that drops from the final adversary. Of course, if your goal is to collect the artifact fragments and prestige a page, then you're gonna again want to back out after guards if you have already placed the final adversary once and collected enough additional fragments to place it again. So then after you're at that level, you will want to back out, only defeat the guards, because again, it takes a lot of spell energy and a lot of potions to defeat the final adversary, and a lot of time, and that kind of slows you down. So coming up with a strategy for an adversary event so depends on what you want out of the game, and there's not a wrong or right way to do it. I'm going to be in South Carolina with my family. That includes my birthday. I will be getting, I think, a facial or a massage. My appointments are all booked on different days that week because they couldn't see me all at once. So I'm going to be playing pretty casually just to complete the main tasks, and I'm not going to worry about anything else because it's a game and it shouldn't stress you out. So just do what makes you happy and don't let the game stress you out. That's about all that I have for y'all today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Niantic and WB Games for providing me with this information early so that I can create this video for you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, because that tells YouTube that people care about my pink corner of the internet. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on this event design. Do you think the collecting wand fragments is a cool task, or do you think that is unnecessarily arduous? Are you also frustrated by the lack of play-at-homeness, or have you just, completely given up at this point? I don't know. There's so many opinions out there, and I want to know your opinion. So leave a comment and tell me what you think about the upcoming Adversaries event. If you want to keep up with me in all the places on the internet, I am on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram as HP Witches Unite. And if you want the non-Harry Potter content, I am also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as Belle Brita. That is also the name of my website, bellebrita.com. So you can just follow me in all of the places. All right, that's it. That's all that I have for y'all. As always, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me that you like to hang out with me on the internet. Until next time, wow, witches!